Money bags. Money bags. Money bags.
Now, this is not the other show. Shout out 100 Sports. Mr. Showtime.
We are back.
Oh, dude.
Shout out to the guys. 100 Sports. Shout out to Ben. Big Ben. Shout out
Bentley.
Shout out Just B.
Shout out to the gang, squad, and all that good stuff. You know what it is, live vibes all the time with your boy. Blame Darius. I'm so happy to be back. I know, right? Why you do that? Why I went
first. That's fine. That's fair. But it is I, the Dreadhead Monster, Mr. NWO, the hardcore champion, the MVP of SummerSlam.
Oh, MVP of SummerSlam. I like that. I like that.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're back.
I'm excited to be here.
I am excited. Dude. How are you?
I'm great, man. We just went through the what some people would say is the number 2 out of the big 4 shows. SummerSlam, man. SummerSlam, which is the biggest event in the summer, and you have to be there. Speaking of being there,
I was there.
This guy was there. Hey, not only was he there,
I was there.
He was in that mix, man. I'm talking big floor seats. Come on, man, floor seats.
Hey, man. Well,
YouTube is doing him
me
right.
And me and young Justin.
Shout out Justin, the producer.
Went to Detroit. Had some floor seats. And we enjoyed SummerSlam. The coalition of culture experience, as we can say. We really enjoyed ourselves with the exception of Bad Sprite.
Bad Sprite.
But man, like I was telling D before we got started, a lot of people give you shit for liking wrestling still at our age, or oh man, you still watch that, or man, ain't nobody into that no more.
Welcome.
59,193 plus me are into wrestling.
Hey.
Old, young, it's not a kid thing. I saw...
because the demographics show that they cater to the average audience. I mean, the audience is as high as 54. It was like fucking 34 to 54-year-olds.
Next time I'm going to treat that bitch like the touring convention and take pictures with everybody. Because there was 2 African-American women in particular.
Okay.
I don't know if they were family members. I don't, know what their relation was, but they had their wrestling shirt on, cowboy hat, and
okay.
They were there to enjoy the show. So there is no age upon enjoying yourself. So if there's something out there that you enjoy, continue to enjoy it. Whether it be comic books, wrestling, basketball,
absolutely,
whatever your choice of entertainment is, enjoy.
I like that PSA over there. That was a pretty good promo you just cut there, kid.
I appreciate it, man. Sometimes you gotta let the people know.
Absolutely, man, because there's somebody out there that feels just like you. So since you were there, you had the live action going on. Tell us, how was your SummerSlam experience?
So where we were seated is kind of like the intros of coming out.
Okay.
So I got to see all the intros. I got to be scared by the pyro.
Yes.
So.
Cody's pyro is something different.
Man, I felt like Eric Young. The thing with Eric Young was he used to always jump when the pyro came on. So you don't know what? I got some good pictures. I actually took some pictures with some people that I didn't know. So
yeah, that's always a treat doing that, man. When you're mingling inside the lobby area.
What I want to do next time is, and I told my family, I wanted to dress up as Bret Hart instead of wearing a jersey, but they told me that I couldn't dress up as Bret Hart.
Oh man, you just reminded me. I just found somebody on one of these other wrestling promos who did a Bret Hart, but he does logos. We're gonna have an awesome logo soon I'm going to show you after the show his work because he told me to inbox him.
Hey, breaking news.
Breaking news.
I seen some guys dressed. There was a Shawn Michaels. There was a couple was Macho Man together, both.
Dope.
The Bray Wyatt one is pretty easy. You just need the old Bray Wyatt. You just need a shirt and some khakis and a hat. So I seen that. I didn't get a chance to see the Undertaker, but it was some cool outfits. Some of the people asked about the jerseys that me and Justin had on, which were from Chalkline. Shout out to Chalkline.
Okay, shout out Chalkline.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool experience, man. I mean, I've never been around that many people before, so.
So being around many people and who are all into the one thing that you like, y'all all have this common ground. It's a freaking amazing feeling to be out there at that live event, and the energy is like no other. Like seriously, I could go out there just like you. I could go out there and mark out and be a kid again.
Yeah, I said to some. I didn't get their names, but if you guys are watching this, shout out to the guys that I sat next to and behind me. We had a nice time. So I think.
How did that happen?
I believe that I will be going to Summer Survival Series, which will be in Chicago.
November 25th on a Saturday. I know it. I know it so well. Woo!
You may see me there. But we're getting ahead of ourselves.
So, SummerSlam, man, if you want to know how I feel about it, I enjoyed the entire show, man, from the jump.
I enjoyed the show.
To the end.
I even rewatched it.
Now you really enjoy when you rewatch it. Did I rewatch SummerSlam? I can't remember. Yes, I did. Yes.
You know what? The only thing I will say about the live experience that I miss, the announcing.
Commentating. Yeah, absolutely. You don't hear what they say. And then you can't really, let's say if you're watching on your phone, you won't get, it's very hard to get reception in there.
No.
Or at least the All-State Arena. All-State Arena.
I didn't know
you won't
how long it was to the show. So I did end up going on Peacock so I could manage the time till the show started.
Man, shout out.
So Ford Field got some good reception.
Nice, man. Shout out Ford Field.
Where do you want to start at?
Very first match, man. We had Ricochet versus Jake Paul, right?
Logan
Paul. Jake Paul, Logan Paul. Hey, I'm not even gonna apologize.
It was a good match.
I enjoyed the match, man. There was a few times where there was some sloppy parts, I thought. But that was because the two of them, who are awesome athletes, were trying to be as impressive as possible, man. And they were. Some of those moves that they were doing, some of those bumps they were taking. Man.
The little insider that I didn't catch until I did watch it was that Ricochet's girlfriend is the announcer, and she had to announce Logan Paul.
Absolutely. As soon as it happened, I was like, she's gonna say.
I like Samantha.
Oh yeah, Samantha's amazing. She's a GOAT. Shout out Samantha, man. She is a GOAT at what she does. Thank you for putting those little snippets out of you and giving us a point of view of you announcing, doing the thing that you do, man. Because I like to see people perform, especially when you see that.
Yeah, she puts a twist on it for everybody.
It's amazing, man. I get chill bumps. Shout out.
Cody and Brock.
Cody and Brock was the second match.
We finally got the end.
It was an amazing match. And then we saw something at the, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna jump to the end. The match, it was a good match. Brock Lesnar continues to put on a good show.
I actually got some great footage of Cody going to Suplex City.
You might even catch that on this episode once we put it on YouTube.
Man, that guy Brock Lesnar is fucking huge.
Right, pause. He is. Almost is also, and I'll show you that. I got some footage of almost on my phone. Pause. He is.
Cody got the win.
As he should. We didn't.
I think that's what you was alluding to in the end that we don't usually get to see. So
yeah.
People.
So we saw Brock. I guess break character. Oh, not even so much break character. And we saw a passing of the torch. In a sense, he shook Cody's hand and raised his arm. Something similar to what Kurt Angle did for him years ago when he was a young one. Yeah, we don't really see that from Brock. Brock is this big redneck, this big destroyer, this ultimate killer machine. Sidebar: if there was ever an end of the world apocalypse and we had to go hand-to-hand combat, I would pick Brock Lesnar on my mother team. First pick, me, Brock Lesnar, maybe three other people, make us a five. Don't know where that come from, but Brock Lesnar showed us something that he used. Great match.
Slim Jim
Oh,
Battle Royal.
I
didn't fuck that up.
Hey, yeah, good job, man.
I didn't fuck it up. I brought it out slow and I brought it home.
Yeah. It was a pleasant surprise, man, because I'm a fan of Battle Royals. I'm a fan of
Slim Jim.
all that action, all that action. And
you can't like a Slim Jim.
you can, but it give me a lot of gas, right? I haven't ate Slim Jim Paul in a very long time. But anyway, I'm a huge Battle Royal fan. All that action in one. Everybody just going at it.
Guys in there. We won't go through all the names, but
but some key figures. And
you had
Knight.
Who was the winner?
Who was the winner?
Santos Escobar.
Santos Escobar, who was not wearing the LWO shirt. He was wearing what did it say?
Austin
Probably
Theory. You had the Miz, Garrison Wilder,
GK,
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles was there. Almost was there.
Chad Gable.
Gable was
you got
there.
to see a lot of people who you probably thought that was going to miss the pay-per-view. So
Giovanni
that was cool. And like we said, you know, L.A. Knight found got one of
what everybody's saying.
So the crowd was pretty hyped for that, I would say.
Absolutely.
Now next, Shayna Baszler versus Ronda Rousey. This was the most. How can I say? The word that I'm looking for is escaping me, but
bathroom break.
And everybody in there was chanting, boy, I don't see how the fuck you work through that.
Oh, yeah, no.
Jeez,
shout out to you guys for being professionals. But
you
that match.
You got to have some tough fucking skin. Man.
Yeah. I look forward to that match, man, and it ended up letting
And
down.
it was a fucking letdown.
Yeah, absolutely.
For the people at home and the people in the crowd.
I went to the bathroom.
Fuck
bathroom was 6 feet away from me. Nope.
Now
12 feet, because they don't talk about how small my basement is. 12 feet away from me, and I went pissed.
This match excited me for one reason.
Pause. Drain the main thing. Gunther
versus Drew McIntyre.
I
am a big Gunther fan, and guess what? The outcome was what I wanted it to be. It was a hard fought match.
Absolutely. Oh, you didn't tell me my shit.
Gunther
my
for
Jesse
the
Ventura was off, man. Come on, brother. No, it's okay. We will hire stylists, makeup artists, makeup artists.
He doesn't like my jersey tonight, guys.
This is about WWE. This has nothing to do about MLB in the top. Gunther won. He won clean on Drew McIntyre. Okay, right now, what does Drew need? I'm going to answer it. Drew needs to do what Bianca Belair needs to do, and that's turn heel.
Bring back the heel.
Bring back the heel. Drew McIntyre, bad guy, for those who are not too keen upon the terminology yet, but make him a bad guy, and he'll wreak havoc.
I like the way they did this.
Mm-hmm.
They announced it as I hate when they do this though. 3-match main event, 4-match main event. Shut the fuck up. There's only one such fucking thing.
Exactly.
As
you know, that's
if I go on last, I'm the fucking main event. There's no fucking play with me.
Sean HBK made that very clear back in the 90s. Now they want to.
Yeah, it's stroking everybody's ego.
Yeah.
Main event is main fucking event. But Seth freaking Rollins versus Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship. A lot happened towards the end, but I want to say great match.
Yeah, I want to say it was one of my favorite matches.
Two tough competitors. I like Seth Rollins. We know how
top three.
When those guys work together, it is art. So
Yeah,
kudos to both of them. It ended with outside interference. Seth Rollins keeping the title, still creating the tension within Judgment Day. So accomplished everything I think it was supposed to accomplish, and you got Seth Rollins still as champ.
Top 3.
I do appreciate this though. This is the mix that I like. They threw the women right after 2 great matches. And you get your Intercontinental match, you get your World Heavyweight Championship match, and you treated that title with the respect that it deserved. And they gave them a decent amount of time. So you had Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, and Asuka. So
The triple threat match for the belt.
man, some of the shit that they was in there doing had that crowd oohing and ahhing, standing on their feet, hand claps. As you pointed out, like I said, we talked about most of this shit before we started the show. So when Bianca Belair got hurt, they did kind of like, take her towards the back, so you wasn't sure what was going on, how far she made it, but she makes it back from the ending. That ending was incredible.
Yeah.
The way she won, being injured, and these moments have to happen.
Yeah.
I argue about these moments, man.
These magic moments. Everybody knew it was coming.
Putting money in the bank briefcase back where it should be after using it as maybe a ploy for over the years and giving it to Brock Lesnar. They finally got this one right.
Absolutely.
Io Sky, that place skyrocketed as she came down there.
Dope ass theme music too.
You get Dakota Kai for the celebration.
Yeah, she's been away for like what, 3 months or so, if not longer.
And it was her moment, and it looked really good on TV and live. So you hate to have it happen for Bianca Belair like that, but like somebody pointed out on Instagram, I was reading, you still have to acknowledge that it's another title reign, no matter how short.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. I was just thinking, this makes it like what, 4-time champion or something like that? 3 or 4 times?
Shout out to that whole little, well, I'm not going to say little, but shout out to all, what was that, 5 women, 6 women that was involved in that segment. So,
absolutely.
Great job, ladies, especially after coming after the 2 matches that they, after that was before them. So, main event time. Main event. I put my 1 in the sky. I am a fucking mark. I put my fucking 1 in the sky. I was in there like this. Yep, I did it. I fucking did it. Couldn't help it. But, okay. Before we get to the head of the table, Jay had that motherfucker rocking. I do got that on tape.
Sorry. The head of the table, Roman Reigns, Tribal Chief. Have to acknowledge him first. Just have to acknowledge him first.
He came out second. I'm
But
sorry.
you have to acknowledge him first when
When I say everybody was bouncing with Jay, he had his moment. I think it was bigger than the moment 3 years ago that they had, because, that kind of happened with a storyline, but it was the beginning.
Yeah.
So to have him 3 years later in this moment by himself, special moment for him. Even though the outcome.
Yeah. So
You know what? Before we get there, this wasn't as advertised.
what was that?
No outside interference. A fight to the end.
Until outside interference, which I thought was going to happen initially, but I thought we were going to get an introduction to a new bloodline family member.
Fucking telling me.
You do. I mean, you can tell me all you want. I'm gonna tell you what I'm telling myself.
I understand.
Well, we did get a bloodline member family. I'm sorry, bloodline family member. We got somebody who's the most unexpected.
Was it really unexpected?
It was unexpected until I saw him. I would never think that they would break up the Usos. That's when you have money with them. Before they even perform, you have money with them. I didn't see that coming. Somebody made the decision to allow Jimmy to betray his brother Jey Uso, and he cost him
At the pen.
the match at the pin.
After defeating Solo, after defeating Roman, basically, he still had one more hill to climb, and it was his own brother.
Yep.
Sucked the life out that fucking crowd.
Yeah, I'm sure. That weekend we saw the end of the Usos. Something that honestly I didn't take lightly.
Nah, man, it's a lot to throw down the drain. But you
Yeah.
get the head of the table, the one, keeps his title and keeps it moving.
He should. Sorry, once again, he met the head of the table, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. You got to acknowledge.
One of the things that I want to point out.
Hey, Ryan, you can't be calling while we podding.
I will call you right back, Ryan, so I can hear about your first and second and fourth grade. I love you.
Can they see us when we do that?
No. Damn. Yeah. One of the things that I do want to point out was that graphic. They did a graphic with Yokozuna, Rock, I believe, the Wild Samoans. They were like cartoons. I'll show it to you if you didn't see it.
Okay.
Oh man, it was fucking fantastic, and they all had lays on. Shout out to whoever the WWE has some great graphics. Aftermath.
Hey, Ryan. He gonna call you back.
Raw.
Monday Night Raw after SummerSlam. Shucks. Good episode. It was a decent episode overall.
I liked it.
Yeah.
JD McDonough.
Yeah.
We're not sure if he's gonna be in the Judgment Day, leader of the Judgment Day, how he fits within the Judgment Day. I'm not sure if Dom, Rhea, and Damian like him hanging around Finn, trying to be maybe in the Judgment Day, but
we will see.
we shall
If
see.
you ask me, I say bring him in because you know your boy loves the factions. Speaking of which, I was having another BS argument on one of those wrestling forums on Facebook, and it was putting together dream factions and crap. And somebody was like, Undertaker's Thing, the Boogeyman, and who was the other person? Oh, jeez. Oh, Papa Shango. I was like, oh my gosh.
It fucking sucks.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Fucking sucks.
Exactly. And I'm telling him how, I'm like, nah, this is ass. And we're going
It's
back
a
and forth.
two-pack of ass.
Yeah, and the guy did what I thought he was going to do. He never deleted. I told him, like, yo, you may as well delete our thread,
Let me
man.
say that again.
He deleted.
No, what was the?
Undertaker, Sting, the Boogeyman, and Papa Shango.
It's a two-pack of ass.
Yeah.
So shout out to the Boogeyman and Papa Shango, but
Man.
you guys made that group ass.
I said you can at least throw in Mankind with that group, and I give him a name. He's like, this for only. I'm like, fuck you. Throwing Mankind, I call him. I ain't calling these motherfuckers nothing because it's ass. Well, idiot guys like you, blah blah blah. I said that's funny when people become dismissive. They start to insult and use names because of them being dismissive and being a shitty person with a small vocabulary. And we went back and forth a little bit. Ended up deleting the thread, as he should, because he didn't look too bright.
Well, I think the most important thing that we got out this Raw was Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah, sure. Shinsuke, he's coming for that.
The title. I think it's time.
Yeah.
I do think it's time.
Absolutely. Sucks you gotta do it as a bad guy, because I want everybody to be in there singing this song.
I think we're going to get it. Either Survival Series, or they're probably going to do something special for him for
Both of them,
WrestleMania.
when they fight, both of them are going to be, both the crowds will be singing this song. That's dope. That's gonna be
At some point, we'll get a Uzi performance in WWE.
We saw that already.
Not with the song. He's going to bring Shinsuke out soon.
Oh, you mean that? Okay.
We'll get it. SmackDown.
Hold on. Right before we jump to SmackDown, I just want to acknowledge that Gunter is closer to breaking the IC.
Is it Pedro Morales?
Oh, it's Honky Tonk Man.
I think he got it.
Nah, Honky's the bear. Honky's the bear. Honky's that last one he's got to hit. I don't know why I'm talking like that. But he's almost there. Now, the person who's going to dethrone Gunter is who he is beefing with right now. And that is one of the best wrestlers on that roster.
Chad
Both
Gable.
shows. Chad Gable.
And I think he's going to do it.
Yes. Sheesh. Sorry.
Now you ready for SmackDown?
Yes.
We got our answer.
Yes.
Dumbass answer.
Yes.
We got our answer. And he got super kicked.
In the face.
As he was going for a hug, I think.
He was excited. Jimmy thought that he was making the right decision. And walked right into that one.
Walked right into it. I think this extends the show in which you get at the end of the show, Jimmy saying that,
Oh yeah.
well, Jay saying that,
Jay, right.
he's no longer with WWE, the Bloodline, and off of SmackDown.
Is this true or not? Is this a work or is this a shoot?
We shall see.
Absolutely.
Got anything to add?
Hey man, be good to yourself. I was gonna say gooder. Ha! Be kind to yourself and be kinder to others. Do something to make yourself smile and laugh.
Well, I went to the Cubs game and they made me.
He's already started the week off in a good mood. So should you. Hey, if you're on WWE 2K23, follow your boy, Capo Stallone. CAPOSTALLONE. One word, Capo Stallone.
He didn't even invite me, guys. If you would like to play, I am Grove Street J-Dub, Xbox Live.
I'm on PSN, PlayStation, Sony gang since '98.
Let's check it out. It is I, the Dreadhead Monster, Mr. NWO, Hardcore Champ, MVP of SummerSlam, and my partner.
It's your boy Blame Darius, aka coming up with something else soon, and we out there, bitch.
And he did not bring the tag team champion.
Oh man, they're on sabbatical.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.